Yeah, I just finished watching the Forge movie on watched it on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I had some points, some reward points from Amazon. Uh, where if no rush delivery, you if you keep doing select the net, you get points. So I had uh, enough to cover to purchase the Forge and download it on my Amazon Prime account. That movie blessed my socks off. Oh my God. You want to see a movie about forgiveness and getting rid of bitterness and staying in the Word and this the whole thing was good from the beginning to the end. Oh my God, y'all. Oh man, I love that movie. I love the relationship that the mentor had with that young man. Discipleship in him. That was strong, it was beautiful. It reminded me so much of what I want to do. You know, a lot of what he was doing with that young man, that's what I would like to do. I want to do. Yup. It was confirmation. It was confirmation for that I'm on the right track, that I'm doing the right thing, that my heart is in the right place. Yeah. But yeah, get rid of all the bitterness and all the pain and all the unforgiveness before you bless somebody else or before you do. That's part of discipleship. It really is. Part of discipleship. Well, I was watching The Forge, one of the brothers from the old church, the old home church I was in. He keep calling. Well, anyway, last week with Thanksgiving, he called me 5 days after Thanksgiving, asked me. Well, he kept calling, but I wouldn't answer the phone. I would not pick up the phone. And then I picked up the phone and I called him back. It was like, it must be urgent. You know, what did he want? And he asked me how was my Thanksgiving. I said I got through it. You know, I got through it. And then he said, good. He said, what did you cook? Did you cook anything? Now, and see, the devil know my situation. You know, and the devil know that I got out of that fellowship. I got out of that church, and that I don't connect myself with people from that fellowship. So he used this guy, disabled guy from the church from my church home. And he said, did you cook anything? I said, no, I wasn't invited. I was not invited anywhere. Nobody invited me for Thanksgiving. He said, no, did you cook anything? That's not the point. If they had me in their spirit or they had me on their mind, they would have invited me over for Thanksgiving. Or even he would have invited me over for Thanksgiving. You know, say, oh, you was on my spirit, you was on my mind, you come over for Thanksgiving, or you know what, they would have cashed at me some money or us, you know, they would have brought me some food or some groceries, you know. But after I was hospitalized and after I was had the stroke and the heart surgery back in March, I see a lot of I see people's hearts and motives, even like that the whole time, the whole entire time, yeah. And then he said, no, did you cook anything? And then I said, you know what? I'll talk to you later. And then I went back to watching the Forge movie. Man, after I finished watching that, I was crying and praising God. That movie ministered to my soul. Oh my God. Ministered to my soul. Oh God. The last week was rough. It was rough for me because I was in here starving. Let's keep it real. Ain't had no food, no Thanksgiving dinners, no turkey, no nothing. We live in a food desert area. I ain't had no money to order anything from DoorDash. I ain't had nothing. My check didn't come. My SSI check didn't come till Black Friday. So for 2 days I was starving. And then my daughter was traveling all around, and then she asked me, did I need anything? And I told her no. Because I was like, okay, Lord must got me through this season of, okay, you going through your hard times and tests and trials, and you've been, it's different now when you were struggling when you had your children with you. Now you're completely by yourself. You're completely on your own, and now it's getting back it's getting back to how it was when you were it's reversing all the way back to how it was when you was in 18, 19 years old, and when your mother put you out on the street, and when you was on your own. So it's reversing back to that. To me, trusting God completely. He's stripping me down back to how it was when I was still in Jehovah's Witness organization, and when I was in the cult, and when I ain't had no children, when I was he's reversing everything back for me to trust him. Because I told my daughter, I said, no, I got 3 hours. It's 3 hours, because she called me, it was like 9 o'clock at night. And I said, no, I got 3 more hours and the day be over. Like Paul and Silas. Paul and Silas in the prison. 3 more hours before midnight. Man, hallelujah. Hey, man, reason why I'm saying this to y'all, because the devil use distractions. He'll use your past church home. He'll use your spouse, your children, memories from your past to keep you off focus. You gotta stay focused. Just like that movie, just like The Forge, that movie when they had a deadline and they had 3,000 things they had to do, and that a mentor was helping them the whole 10 hours, and they did not know that mentor Joshua was watching them and helping them. Man, that's how God did. God, if you stay focused, He'll send angels. He'll send your help. Hallelujah. He'll send the right people. He will send the right team. He'll send the right people to help you. If you hold out. Hallelujah. Woo! Hallelujah. Oh, woo! You gotta be patient and wait for the right people, the right team, and the whole time the Lord watching over you. The whole time. While the deadline, the whole time He's watching. That daggone, I ain't gonna call his name out, but that guy been doing that for years now, and it started with me being in the congregational care thing, but I'm out of that. That minister that started the congregational care thing, she out of the fellowship too. That's a whole another testimony too. Man. But anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you invite me over for dinner? That ain't when I asked you what did buy. Man, stay focused. Stay focused. While you going through this, you might be homeless. You might be displaced. You might be starving. You might be friendless. But you might be losing weight, might be lost your hope. Hope deferred make the heart sick. You might have lost your family, your parents. You might have had a jacked up past. Hallelujah. Woo, hallelujah. But hold on. Hold on. If you hold on, the right team is the right people. God will bless you with the right people. The right people. They will touch and agree. And the whole time God watching over you. He's protecting you. He giving you the right weapons. That part blessed me too. When they gave him that sword. Y'all got, oh man, shit. Woo, hallelujah, shit. Ooh, God. Woo. And you watch how that boy was his leadership. He watch how he not only took over the team, but the part where he spoke and he pulled up that he talked to the leader of the delivery driver, and the guy his mentor said, I hope he asked for 5 years, and then the guy asked for and then he asked for 7. Man, when you hold out like that, God will give you the strength. He give you the discernment. He give you the leadership skills. Your gifts will make room for you. If you hold out, hold on and hold out. And then they got promoted. At the end of the movie, they got promoted. Hallelujah. Hey, lama shata boka de shaya. Hey, hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. You ain't begging nobody. You ain't going back. You ain't shrinking back. You ain't going backwards. It's going to look like Jesus on the cross. Pick up your cross and follow him. It's going to be worth being a disciple. It's worth it. It is. That's how you know you under real leadership. God will put the right leader, the right pastor, the right mentor, the right everything, the right fellowship, the right brothers and sisters. Hey, my shanta, my shot. The right friends, the right family. Woo! Oh, hallelujah! Woo! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Woo! Hallelujah! Ooh! Oh my God! Hey! Hey! Thank you! Woo! That whole movie is deep. That man, and I didn't have the money to buy that movie. My reward points, I bought that movie. I remember when my daughter came to Baltimore to see it, and I was supposed to went with her to see it, but God got a way to bless you at the right time. I needed that. I needed that movie. That was a blessing. Oh my God. Woo! That movie good for men, women, men, everybody, young, old, everybody. Oh Jesus. Ooh. Man. Y'all, like, share, subscribe, cash at me, PayPal me. I'm still wanna make these blessing bags, baskets, care baskets. You know, my daughter gave me an idea. She said they like travel kits, and she right, there is like travel kits. So travel kits, you know, blessing travel kits, you know. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, man. Oh my God. Yeah, I thought they was going. The landlord was going to have them fix my floor and put a linoleum, what they call it, wood panel on my floor to get this tile up. But they ain't come today, so that don't surprise me. It don't surprise me at all. You know, it be a lot of this got these moles on my back. I wish I could show y'all show y'all my back. And a whole bunch of it all covered all my back, my stomach. Anyway, yeah. Y'all. Oh Jesus. She ain't come to fix this panel, the towel, and to do repairs in here. And then my son Joshua, he was going through up where he at. I said, oh my God, everybody going through stuff. You know, all at the same time. Going through what you call it? They little distractions. Life, you know, it's a lot of discriminatory and abuse, you know, illegal stuff, housing, lot of things that how can I say this? A lot of things that we go through, and it's not a poverty thing. It could be a poverty. It could be a poverty thing, but a lot of it is racial and discriminating. A lot of it can't be solved by just by money or a lawsuit. A lot of it is racial is disability discrimination. You know, it's a lot of things, you know, cause you know the people don't like you. You know, that's what I would tell my son. I was telling him that for years. You know, when folk don't, you know, they'll make it hard for you because they don't want you to level up. You know, like there's some level up. They don't want you to. They don't want you to do better than them. They jealous. You know, they envy and they jealous. I've been saying that for God knows how long. And now that a lot of things in our family done opened up with my mom and my sister, now I see where all the root cause all this stuff got started. Yep. But yeah, folk don't like you. They don't even know why. Like I just don't like him. I don't like her. I'm gonna make it hard for them. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and that to that. They petty. I'm gonna do this and that to that person. I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna do this and that. I'll make their life a living hell. They don't know why. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do anything. They just angry that you exist. Your existence get them riled up. Get them all upset. It ain't about your looks. It ain't about your looks or your attractiveness. You you know, attractive. It ain't about your education, where you went to school. They just don't like. They hate you. They just don't like you. You could be talented up the yin. You could be talented up the yin yang. Oh, it is something. It is something. I don't. It is, something about him I just don't like. You know, all that is, distractions. All that. I listening I listened to my sister and I listened to my son, and it got to the point where my back and my back and my head start hurting. I thought I had to go back in the hospital. I said, "Oh Lord, don't let me go back in. Oh Lord, I don't want to go back in no hospital. I ain't eating as it is, and I got my own troubles." I'm like, "Oh God," you know. Then it was my son's father said that his son's mother had died, and I'm like, "Oh no, here we go." You know, that was like the third thing. I'm like, "Oh no," you know. When you got all those distractions and people come to you, they gonna come to you because they know they gonna call you and they gonna dump on you and they gonna trauma bomb you, bond you. They gonna do that because they know that you in a secret hiding place. They know that they gonna treat you like you a priest, like you a priest in a Catholic church, like a confession booth. And then you know what you do? You can't carry that. It ain't. You gotta learn to tell them no. They ain't paying you. That's not a job. They ain't going to no therapist. They ain't paying no therapist no money. They ain't using the insurance. You know, they dumping on you. You know, and you gotta get to put. You gotta stay focused because that is distracting you from finishing the course. Finishing what the Lord wants you to do. Come hell or high water. What the Lord need you to do. You know? Just like my daughter said, you know, that's not using wisdom, giving your last coat. Giving your last to somebody and then you ain't got nothing. That mean mentally, spiritually. That mean physically, mentally, and spiritually. Don't be giving your last and you up there going through stuff and you don't have nobody to dump on but Jesus. You ain't got nobody to pour your heart to, or you ain't got nobody. There ain't nobody supporting you, holding you up. You like Moses. Remember when Moses had his hands up day one, but when his hands were down, the people was losing. So it was two people. They put his hands up on rocks. So he can have his hands up. And who do you got to hold you up? Who do you got to hold your hands up? Come on, who do you got? You gotta get to a point where you like, no. I see what y'all doing. Cut the phones off. Cut the social media off. You know, block people. They done block you. They not excluding you. They not including you. And it's a reason for it. That is God's way of protecting your anointing. That is God's way of protect. Rejection is your protection. That is your protection. He is protecting you. Believe it or not, it ain't gonna feel like, oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. You be crying. You be in bed crying. You be making it through the hours. You struggling like a mug. And you things you going through things that you can't tell nobody. You can't put it on no social media. You can't tell no pastor. You can't tell your spouse. You can't tell your children. You can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. And it's like God is processing, purifying you, and He's revealing their hearts. Like, you know, like the flesh is weak, but the spirit, but the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. While they over there asleep. And you need them to pray, watch and pray. And they ain't looking out. You ain't got nobody looking out for you. You going through the Garden of Gethsemane season. You going through that and you say, okay, not my will, but your will be done, Lord. Your will be done, Father. I crucify my flesh. I crucify everything that I want to do. Your will be done, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way. You ain't got no new clothes. You ain't had a new dress. You getting tired looking for jobs. You know, rejection. Everything is a process. Just like that Forge movie. That movie was good. That part where he went back and he apologized to that girl's father. Oh, y'all watch that movie. Head top by my little shot. Woo! And that guy didn't even recognize him. It was a new person. He was a new young man. Hell about shot. And he came back, first he went there with a bicycle, then he went there with a brand new car. But he ain't let the girl know, wasn't flashy. Yeah, he came back, he went there humble, with a firm handshake, everything that the mentor taught him, everything that he learned through the discipleship process. Be patient, God. Be patient. Yeah, God. People will notice. They will recognize the change. That movie was so good. That was so good. It's a lot of ministers. It's a lot of reverends and a lot of pastors that need to see that movie, and they need to be discipleship. They need to go through the forge. They need to be forged. They need to be processed. They need to see that movie. Man. Oh my God. Mm. That's that movie was better than The War Room. It was. That was better than it had the same people from The War Room in that movie, but I think that was better. I think The Forge was better than The War Room. Yup. I really do. I really do. Oh my God. Okay. Like, share, subscribe. Let me get off here for real. Be encouraged, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. This is still Advent season. The second day. You know. Hold on, y'all. You know. Don't give up. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Stay in your word. You know, the word is your sword. Stay in the word. You know. Yep. Let me get off of here. I need my rest. Yeah. I love y'all. Be blessed.